MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the opener of this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Paul Goldschmidt, the league's leading hitter, continues his march toward the National League batting crown. Next. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he pops it up. Here comes Peralta. Can't get to it in time. That's a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Into the box, Tommy Edman. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Edman, a California-born ball player, is penciled into the lineup in the outfield in this one, but he could often be found playing the infield at shortstop.
The bat plays. That's why this manager finds a way to get him in the lineup. It doesn't matter if it's up the middle at a premium position or in a corner outfield like he finds himself in today.
Marte is right there, one down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. His performance at the plate's given this team a major offensive boost and put him in strong contention for the batting title.
And he's got a chance to collect some serious hardware, individually and team-wise. If everything goes according to plan and he finishes strong, this team's going to play in October. And once you get to October, anything can happen.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist. Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Marte is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Yeah, he's right in the prime of his career right now. These are the years you really expect to see the best of what this guy has to offer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Well, he's been stellar overall. His batting numbers over the last 10 games are closer to the league average.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown, he's going to have to elevate his batting average just a little bit more.
Wong on second. Goldschmidt at first. 2 out in the inning. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Line drive to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Carlos Martinez will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Carlos Martinez, one of the biggest arms in the game of baseball. Electric fastball, 95 to 99 miles an hour with movement up, down, in, and out of the zone. Powerhouse slider, and I mean as good as any slider in baseball. His changeup has gotten better. If Carlos Martinez brings his A game, he has the chance to throw a no-hitter every time he takes the mound.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Batting second. The shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
To the plate now, Nick Ahmed. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And his average has been hovering close to 300 in recent games. But for a guy who's competing for a batting title, he'll want to pick up the pace even more.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the last 10 games and keep himself above water in this batting title race. But he certainly doesn't look as comfortable as he did the previous couple months.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And though he's turned in some fantastic numbers this year, he's really hit a bump over his last 10 games. Not a great time for him to lose his touch at the plate.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. One ball and 2 strikes to count. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In now, David Peralta, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Comes set, the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Ready on 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. So digging in now, Matt Carpenter. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. That's smoked, but right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, Brian O'Keefe.
Set to go now, Brian O'Keefe. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a hard liner, but foul. Again, a 1-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peralta is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting it, the center fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Stepping in, Jason Dominguez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Eduardo Escobar. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Eduardo Escobar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Grounded to short. DeYoung's got it. And that's out number one.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Christian.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Standing in now, Christian Walker. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 21 homers and 64 runs batted in. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Steven Vogt.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Stephen Vogt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled away. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in now, Carlos Martinez. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 18, Carlos Martinez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Colton Wong will stand in. He singled to open up the ball game.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Wong is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Third inning, no score to this point. And that misses 2-1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Now the 2-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Marte is there. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 19, Tommy Edman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Edman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back. As the Diamondbacks look to get the offense going here in the third, this is the lineup that has had its struggles this season. And a big part of the problem has been a noticeable lack of power. They're near the bottom of the league in both home runs and slugging percentage, which in today's game makes it very difficult to generate very much in the runs column. One member of the front office told me, you have to be able to drive the baseball, even if that doesn't always mean hitting home runs. We aren't doing that, so we have a lot to figure out moving forward to put ourselves in a better position. For now, we'll have to wait and see what kind of adjustments they can make, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the at-bat. Ildemaro Vargas is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now the 2-0.
2-1. Whoa, that's down.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. And with one away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. So one away here with the bases empty, and the pitcher Madison Bumgarner will bat next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A ball and a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Two and 1. And the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So in just 1 turn through the lineup, that's already 5 strikeouts for him here in the contest. And as we take a look there at the Cards' team leaders in that category, he's currently 2nd best on the St. Louis roster. Ready for another chance, Starling Marte. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the 2nd out.
The 1-0 delivery. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Peralta arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Into the box now, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung. 41st home run of the year for him, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Plate now, Tyler O'Neill. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go to start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
To short, hit hard. There is Ahmed. And there are 2 away now.
First baseman, Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta's after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now back, the catcher, Brian O'Keefe.
Into the box, Brian O'Keefe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One and 0. Here it is. This is line to left, and this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Now back.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So now to the plate, Jason Dominguez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Walker is there, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. So stepping in, Nick Ahmed will match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Stepping in now, Ketel Marte. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Marte stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it, and that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As the Diamondbacks are on the board, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now back, left fielder, David
At the plate, David Peralta. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Hit on the ground out to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 5,
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. Ball one.
One run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Diamondbacks have come back to tie this one at 2.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box now, Christian Walker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. In his career, Walker hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the pitcher, Carlos Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Up next to the Cardinals, the second baseman.
Here's Colton Wong now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 19, Tommy Edman.
Striding in once again, Tommy Edman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Stephen Vogt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. They'll try again. 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Ildemaro Vargas. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one. In now, Madison Bumgarner.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. And he'll step off and try again. Count is 1-2 now. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2-0 count. The pitch hit on the ground to third, and that's the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and that is 27 for him on the year, and it gives the Cardinals a 4-2 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor, and we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Into right field. That's a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here, so that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Mike Leake, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 8, Mike Leake.
At the plate now, Brian O'Keefe, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Still only one out in the inning. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. Ahmed has it, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Striding in, Jason Dominguez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Drilled to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now a 4-2 St. Louis lead. Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
The 1-0. Rounded softly down the line toward first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Little chopper back to the mound, and there's one down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick.
Now batting, Nick Ahmed. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, the center fielder, Ketel Marte.
In now, Ketel Marte. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. Cards lead it 4-2. Harrison Bader is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Harrison Bader.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. 261 the average coming into action here. 14 homers and 44 RBIs. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Peralta. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now back, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Leadoff man retired for the second baseman, Colton Wong. First offering on its way.
Ball inside.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Marte going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, the right fielder, Tommy Edman.
Digging in once again, Tommy Edman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Jordan Hicks gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
At the plate, David Peralta. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Comes set with the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
So here's Eduardo Escobar, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Time is called and the reliever is warm out there. Stepping in now, Christian Walker, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he'll step off and try and reset. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Ready on 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate, Stephen Vogt, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it. The 1-2.
Misses. Ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Diamondbacks draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Diamondbacks 3. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He's got 2 hits on the day, and in the heat of the race for the batting title, that's exactly the kind of line he wants to have.
But you see the look in this guy's eye when he comes to the plate. 2 hits isn't enough. He's getting greedy up at the plate. He knows what's at stake. He wants a batting crown.
Drilled to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business is he's aboard for the 3rd time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong and fight for the batting title up until his last at bat.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1. Here it comes.
Oh, up there.
Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. Gone. Paul DeYoung connects for a 2-run home run. His 2nd home run of the game, and it's now 6-3. Tyler O'Neill will stand in again as we flash it back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Drilled on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
So now to the plate, Matt Carpenter, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Splash right into the pool. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 32 now for the season as they open it up to 8-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Stefan Crichton will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Carson Kelly is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 18, Carson.
To the plate now, Brian O'Keefe, as he'll take a look at ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Marte is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Now back, the center fielder, facing Domingo.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Dominguez. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Now back, the pitcher, Jordan Hicks.
Standing in now, Jordan Hicks. And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Colton Wong. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Four runs here in this half inning. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as this is now a 7-run ball game. In now, Tommy Edman. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. Marte is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate, and 6 of them score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cardinals are out in front 10-3. Stepping up to the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Chance here for the second baseman Wong, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Carson Kelly.
Settling in now, Carson Kelly, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Starling Marte, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's just out.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Oh, and he misses it.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here now the 2-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out with the man at first. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. In to score is the runner from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Ketel Marte. Popped him up. DeYoung is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. 9th inning coming up. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Diamondbacks 4. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. From the stretch, Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt, number 43 on the year for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Whitener comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Paul DeYoung is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his 2nd home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. Here comes the first pitch. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Peralta going back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
At the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Hot shot on the ground is short. Ahmed fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now back, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
So striding forward now, Matt Carpenter, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. First offering on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 0-1 on its way. And it's fouled away. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian O'Keefe. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Dominguez.
At the plate, Jason Dominguez. He swings and lines it to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Jordan Hicks is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. This is line to left, and that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Kevin Ginkel comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Kevin Ginkel.
Standing in now, Colton Wong. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Marte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. St. Louis is out in front, 13-4. Digging in, David Peralta starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's set, and the pitch. Bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Escobar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here. hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
So now to the plate, Christian Walker, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. First and second here with nobody out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Two and two. Here he is in his third inning of work out of the pen, which isn't all that common these days. And he's looking a little off right now. These guys aren't used to getting this much work in a single game anymore.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
You got a full count. 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Domingo Leyba will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Leyba stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. He's a second-year big leaguer.
Nope.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Come on, be there.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
So coming to the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, strike 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Arizona down to its last strike.
That's the ball.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Count is 1
Great
and
take
2.
right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. That's popped up. Carpenter in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 down, runners at first and second. Still 1-2. Two out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
The 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
A bouncer to the left side. Carpenter is there. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
13-4 the way this one ends. The St. Louis Cardinals rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Carlos Martinez hangs win number 11 on his line, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Jordan Hicks takes the rare 3-inning save, his second. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.